Yeah, what up, y'all? What up? EST, B Rad. We in the
Yo, what's
building.
good?
About to talk some shit and swallow some spit. How everybody doing? How y'all doing?
Doing good, man. How about yourself?
Man, I'm doing good. Just moving around. Got my
About
daughter
to
here.
drop something on the ground for the hungry hounds.
Oh, okay.
On tomorrow.
You already know. Shit. Touch on the current events and shit. Before we get into the main topic, we know first of all, I was looking at the on the internet where we look, whatever, and I seen your boy Bobby Schmurder that he ain't have that smile that he'd been having for a long time. Now, he flipped it on some other stuff, and I was wondering where the hell it came from. But basically, I'm like, yo, is it because his shit ain't popping like that, or did something really happen? I'm not sure of the details, but between him and NBA YoungBoy, is he trying to stir up some smoke? Like, you know what really happened? Like, when that start?
Hey, what happened was Bobby post something, and I think your boy Rowdy Rebel had said something to him,
Mm.
and then or either vice versa, either way, somebody said something to young boy or somebody Rowdy Rebel said something about the young boy beef, and then the young boy said something to him, and then it went back and forth. If I ain't mistaken, it was something like that, but
So
yeah,
it's
but you
Rowdy
know,
Rebel in the beginning. So Rowdy
yeah.
quiet right now.
If I ain't mistaken, either Rowdy started it or he had something to do with it. He definitely had something to do with it.
Mm. Yeah,
But
your boy
yeah,
is Bobby talking about like basically. I'm gonna say booming. They say, oh, he's talking about killing people. I ain't say. I'm gonna say he said booming. So he said he gonna boom Whack 100 when he see him. He gonna boom NBA YoungBoy in front of the cameras when he see him. Like I'm like, what got him so mad? What NBA YoungBoy didn't really put out no statement on it, did he?
no,
Malmac
he
might
said
know. Here go
so.
Malmac. What up? What up?
What up? What up?
No,
What up, Mal Mac? What's good?
Not much.
hey,
Chilling, chilling.
we we both know ain't nobody walking up on young boy and booming nothing. That boy, we already know he don't even play that way. So
He don't play that way, and he too rich for that. He got big security, big.
Yeah.
He way on another level from Bobby as far as the money and everything else. Malmac, you know, like the details on that situation. How did it start?
The details. I think it started with your boy, Rowdy.
Oh yeah,
Rowdy. He made a statement. He went on the podcast. I forgot the name of that. Damn, I had it in my head.
oh
But
yeah,
he,
it's Mav Hoffa.
yeah, Matt
Uh,
Hoffer.
part
oh,
my expert opinion.
Yup.
okay.
He went on that podcast, and he made a statement about King Von, and you know what I mean, and what took place the night that he passed away. So he got up. He made a statement like your boy Lil Tim. He should have, you know what I mean, just backed them niggas down and was like back up, get off my nigga, get off my home, instead of just hopping out the whip shooting them. So
Mm-hmm.
then young boy replied like, nigga, you sound stupid. If he would have did that pump fake shit, somebody would have blew his fucking head off. Like, nigga, you crazy. And then Bobby hopped in, you know what I mean, and that's how it
Oh,
got
okay,
started.
okay. So Rowdy didn't respond to Young Boy.
Nah,
Bobby jumped
Rowdy
in
didn't
on it.
respond.
Yeah, it sound kind of weird too to me. You can't pump fake. Like, I mean, it
Yeah,
don't pull it out, but at the same time, I don't think it had to. He had to pull it out in the first place. You know what I mean? For those to fight.
yeah.
But yo, Bobby said, "What the yo? Is he trying to revive his little like his tough guy image type of thing? Because he really got on some real like, oh, on camera, I don't care, like some real tough
Right.
guy shit. And you know, when he first came out, he was considered a tough guy. He wasn't, you know what I mean? But his whole image changed lately. So I'm like, yo, what's up with that? Can he revive his career?
Damn.
I won't let B Rad go, and I'm gonna speak out to B Rad.
Well, to be honest, it sounds like he's trying to revive his fucking jail career. You don't go around the internet telling you're gonna boom people
Damn.
and then start naming fucking names, especially when you just get out the box, for being gang related and all that shit. He's got that tag on his jacket now. Like this kid's out of his mind, and yeah, he's hurting right now. Like he made $900,000 off of that song or whatever, off his album or whatever, off his music. He made 900,000 off the first run, and that's not a lot of money compared to the sales he did. But that's because he went to jail and he took that hit. And it's like, I don't know, man. This is not the way to be acting and talking when you already just got napped and just got home. Like, you can be hard all you want, but like, don't be stupid. Be smart. Think about the money.
Yeah, it's nasty. It's nasty work either way, man. I don't personally think he falling off. You know, he trying to get out that deal, so that's kind of how you get out of it. You know, you don't drop no music. You kind of stay out the way, and then they'll end up dropping you, and he'll come back. But he gotta play
Yeah,
chess.
but they got him. They got him locked up for 2 years. I mean, I'm saying like the record company, you know, the label, they get you for 2 years on a
Right,
basic contract.
right. Yeah, and he's not playing chess. He's not realizing that young boy got a lot of influence in the industry as far as the record labels. Like he can get shit shut down, man. Not even your album, your distribution. You might want to
Of
chill,
course,
man. You
of
know what I'm
course. But if
saying?
you
But
are going to go with somebody, if you're going to go with somebody, go with somebody big. You know what I mean? And that part of it, he's following the script and he's doing it right. But talking like that, talking like
you
that
know
is
what
crazy.
you know what the problem is though. The biggest problem nobody's saying is what's the problem right now is that they don't allow nobody to have an opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
If
that
that's
yeah,
his
it's
opinion,
cancel
that's his
culture.
opinion. If he feel like he should have backed him, that's his opinion. You can't make him think like you, bro.
No, 100%, 100%. And I'm not saying he has to think like me. What I'm saying is that regardless of what I say or what he thinks, the fact of the matter is, if you run around using the verbiage he's using, mentioning people's names, if they don't get at you, the cops are going to get
Well,
to
I
you.
mean,
And go back to
I
prison.
gotta say this. I'm gonna let Moss speak, but Wack has been going at him kind of relentlessly. So, and then
Yeah,
you gotta think
Whack
about
watches
it.
his mouth. Whack doesn't say I'm going to kill you, and this kid's talking about booming people. What does that mean?
But that's the thing though. You got that's YouTube friendly. Anybody who's a creator know that YouTube and these platforms make it to where you can't say kill and this and the M word. You gotta
Oh, of
word it
course.
a different way so it'll go further. Because if he said that, it'll get canceled immediately.
Of
You know what
course,
I'm
but
saying?
he said boom, whereas Whack 100 isn't going to say anything like that. He's just going to say like, "Come see me."
Right.
We can take care of that. We can have a discussion. Whereas this kid saying, "I'm a boom you, I'm a boom this, I'm a boom that." Like, what do you think that means? And these
What
days,
you
with the
think,
lyrics
Maul?
being used,
Shit, man. I think this is just a whole fucked up situation. I believe like Wack, he kind of like how he was going at Bobby. Like I felt like that shit was unnecessary. Like he didn't have to put his 2 cents in on that shit. Like
facts.
the way dude how he entertained is how he gonna entertain. Like that ain't none of dude's business. So you know what I mean, I feel Bobby why he mad at Wack, but the whole NBA and all that, I feel like he ain't have to play with boy like that. Like dude just chilling. He trying to get over his
Yeah.
federal parole little shit. He's stuck in a house. Like he don't got time to be thinking about this shit. And you know what I mean? And just fucked up. Like, you know what I mean? Niggas using his name, trying to get some clout because they know he the
Hold on,
hottest nigga
Mal.
right now.
Hold on, Mal. He brought himself in a situation, didn't he?
He did. Fuck,
That's
he did.
different.
Yeah,
Right.
you're right. I forgot. He did.
See,
Damn,
normally
NBA
when
didn't have
somebody
to. Yeah. Wait,
go ahead.
actually, Bobby threw himself in this situation because really NBA was responding to Rowdy.
Okay, right,
Then
right,
Bobby,
and Rowdy ain't say nothing either. Okay,
nah,
so
he
you right,
didn't. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So yeah, man, I feel like this is a clout move. Bobby, he seen an
And have we
opportunity.
seen? Hey, you see the video where he said, "I just caught two bodies and I'm on parole." Did he say some shit like that?
Man, yeah,
Um,
he said something similar to that to that
That
nature.
spun me around the block. Like, hold up,
He said
what?
he up to score twice, 2 times this year. I don't know what that means, but you know what I'm saying? He
he's
said he 2 and
competitive.
Bush,
0.
I'll tell you
Bush,
exactly what that means.
Bush, Bush. Who the fuck said? Who says that on parole? On parole, your
You
volume.
you mute.
Somebody who
Yeah,
was on top when he went in. Remember, he was on top. You know that gangster image, whatever. And now lately he ain't been on fire. So he bound to do some stupid shit. I ain't saying he said that. I don't know what the fuck he said. He said it in his little way. If he did say it, but y'all said Whack won't say no shit like that. Whack said if he make one false move, he gonna like do him in like it's gonna be noodles or some shit like that. So everybody talking crazy, basically. You feel me? And a young boy, the only smart one, but he the only one that you know got a reputation for like certain things. And he was like, "Peace, stop the violence." That's what he was saying. But when a nigga talk like that, That's what I'm worried about. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Lit.
Bobby, man, it's a reach, and you ain't handling it right. If you want to handle your business, that's not what you're gonna do. You're not supposed to say shit. Not
But
supposed to
Bush,
speak
you
on.
know, but Bush, you know that he got heat in the cut. It's just that he trying to get out that deal. He gave him that weak little single.
Mm.
I guarantee you, soon as because the industry fuck with him, so I guarantee you he got bangers in the cut. That's what it is. He ain't necessarily fell off.
Yeah.
He's just trying to
He
maneuver
said the
business
industry
wise.
fucked with him. He claimed he been blackballed.
No, I'm talking about as far as like the Migos did a track with him as soon as he got out.
Right. Right.
Who knows who when he
He
did his
got some
tour
shit in the
say
cut. He
Yeah,
been
you're
doing
right.
right.
a lot of features and shit that ain't been dropping. We've been seeing a lot of artists in the studio with him when he got released and all that shit. A lot of artists hanging out
And
with
another
him.
thing,
So I
when
think
another man dancing like
right.
that, I don't pay no attention to that.
Yeah,
You know what
I
I'm
ain't
saying?
see none of
Yeah,
that.
man.
I don't pay attention to that.
Yeah. He doing that for the women, as you can see.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, like
You
that
know
ain't
that
for me.
for
Let
his
me go the other
music
way. Like,
that he was creating was for women. Like he wasn't trying to get no nigga fans. And that's the biggest market. The women is the ones
I
out here
said he
buying
was
this shit.
gyrating.
Hey,
hey,
bro
but
trying
how?
to
Hey,
change his image. He just got out of prison, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah,
yeah.
He tried to go a different way, and you know what I mean?
for
And
real.
it's
Sounds like
probably
he's
not
going the
working for
exact
him, you know
same
what I'm
way.
saying? So he
Yep.
What
probably
you say,
trying to
B
get back.
Rad?
I'm just saying, it sounds like he's going the exact same way. However, I will say this. I mean, he just got out of prison, so if anybody's familiar with what they can try you on based on your lyrics, because that was a big piece of their case was the hip hop police came after him because they're talking about dropping people. So he may know that you can say that shit as long as like nothing happens, or you aren't allowed to say certain words. So like he may know that you can say boom somebody, but the
You
bottom
can say
line is
boom.
like it's not smart to be threatening people. Um, we don't know if he's got any bangers stashed up. Yeah, he's got people coming through, but he's hot. I mean, he's going to be hot because he just came out of prison. But if he's trying to shake a 2 year deal, that deal started the day he came out of prison, not when he was doing his
Right,
five.
right,
So
right.
he's got about a year and a half at least on that contract. But that's
Hmm.
if he didn't fucking take a ton of money up front and sign like a 5 record deal, and that's gonna be more than 2 years.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
if he
You
is
talking
trying to
about
get
as far as the
the length,
percentages and in the back and all that.
yeah,
he
I mean,
definitely
he might have
frustrated.
gotten, he made a mill, and a mill they don't usually give you a mill for a 2 year contract. That's usually like 200 to 500 depending on who you are. Yeah, he had a banger, but like he had two bangers, but I mean, he had some other tight songs. Like I like this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I like
yeah,
computers. Computers was pretty decent. You
That
know
was
what I'm saying?
Roddy.
Bobby Bitch
He
was
was on it,
Bobby
but that
Bitch
was
was
Roddy
fire in
Rich.
my opinion.
But he's frustrated because he's going at not only we forgot he went at academics. He said basically
Yeah.
whoever's talking about me, I'm gonna get you. Now when you saying you know what I mean, so that comes from a different
But
place. Now
he know whack and academics is this. It's the same thing.
that's
Yeah.
that's true.
Plus, he did 5 years, and he listened to a lot of people talk greasy about him, like he was never coming home. And this cat, he's not some fucking house cat, bro. Like he's from Patterson. Like they
I
get
mean,
it
the
popping down
problem
there.
is though,
Different
man,
down
he
there.
did his time. He did it honorably. Why can't he come home, smile, and dance? What's the problem with that? What y'all want him to do? Throw his life away again, man?
But he's
Come out
not
here
that
ice
dude. I mean,
grilling.
the reason he went away in the first place was because they were shooting. You know what I mean? Like they weren't fucking around. Like
Yeah, so what you want him to come back foaming at the mouth, ice grilling everybody just to go? He on
I
parole?
don't, I don't. But like I'm saying, that's the kind of dude he might
But
be. I
think
mean, he
about it.
should
You
be
do all
smarter.
that time. You do all that time in prison. You're gonna come home dancing with women and shaking your hips. I don't know about you. You know what I'm
That's what
saying?
I'd be
Like
doing. And I'd
that's the
be
only
doing
thing that's gonna be
everything
on my
but
mind.
talking shit. I wouldn't be near guns. I wouldn't be talking about gang shit. I wouldn't be on none of that. Like
Right. You
none
trying
of
to
that.
find the next one, man. They crazy, yo. They need to give Bobby a look. They need to give him a look because he did something honorable that a lot of people wouldn't even do.
He
So to
stood on
me,
it.
Yeah.
right.
We forgot
And not
about
even
that.
standing on it. He got some extra time for his homeboy. So that's like a A
Yeah,
plus. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
of
To
that,
course.
me in my book.
yeah,
So
for
we gotta
sure.
give him a little anything
Little
he do, I kinda
leeway.
give him some leeway.
I feel like he felt nobody had his back when they was running. I don't know, but it seemed like he was
That's,
frustrated. That's all I'm saying. Some
well,
frustration.
that's kind of what that's what it seemed like to me because the second he went away, like I didn't hear many people talking for him. I just heard people talking about him, and not like crazy greasy, but some people were just kind of clowning on him. And then as soon as he
Well,
got out,
I
everybody's
think this is what it
questioning.
is too, though. This is what
Yeah,
it is. This is a dynamic people don't understand. When he went in, social media was big, but it's not times 10 like it is now. Like Clubhouse conversations go viral, and I know he heard him. You get what I'm saying? The
Mhm.
same way Brian Gibbs heard your shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
shit travels so fast nowadays that he got a response. And this ain't the first time Wax said something about him. They've been saying he ice cold for months.
Yeah, they have. They have.
So
Well, yeah, they've been questioning like he put out that one, but like there's a lot of people that come out and put out a hot album because they've got their whole life written in that
they
first
fucking
album.
with him about the Migos, the dancing in the Migos and then the $1 million worth of game episode where he was dancing with Gilly.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
That's when they really
no
want to.
pun intended, but the Migos are a dead issue. He ain't doing no features with them no more, so that's
I
over.
would
Yeah.
just straight ignore Whack. I wouldn't have said shit back. I'm like, this dumbass. I would have ignored it. Like, fuck that. You know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
with the Rowdy Rich thing, that's Bobby's character. He jumped right in for his man. You know what I mean?
Facts. He took
Head
that
first.
time. So
And that's some G shit. So I fuck with that too.
Roddy
But
Rebel.
where's his manager at? Where's his people at holding him back, holding him down, being like, "Don't blow this."
he don't got one, bro. He don't
He
got a
did.
manager.
I think it's big homie locked up too.
What that dude? What's his name?
P P.
It, who was his manager?
Who Bobby's?
Yeah, trying to think.
I
I knew
don't.
it.
Oh, I know you talking about because he had a conversation with Wack on Clubhouse. What is his name?
Fuck.
Neither here nor there, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I know it too, but I just can't think of it. But yeah, man, like, where's that
but
dude
think
at?
about it.
But
Mathematically, he 28. How long do you have in this industry if you want to evolve and recreate yourself?
of
You know what
course,
I'm saying?
and does he have that
That's
second
short.
album? Like, are his bars standing up to the features he's getting? You know, like we haven't really heard much, and like you put your whole heart and soul and your whole life up until then into your first album. Does he have a follow up?
Yeah, I think he does because he got his whole prison experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He
yeah.
has been through more shit since even his time being out. You know what I mean? He could even potentially rap about that. I think he do got something lined up. That's
I
why
think
he
he's got it.
probably
I think he's
jumped
got
into
it. I'm
this
just
shit.
saying they're all over him about that. But I think I think he's got it, and I think he's just trying to wait out the 2 years. I want to check and see how long his contract is for, but I think maybe his plan might be to just sit back, wait, like stack shit up, and put it out once you hit your 2 years and get your new deal from somebody else. And in the meantime, start some fucking shit.
And
Yeah,
another thing I think he should rap about is teaching the youth how to transition from hanging around dudes and situations that's going and doing your own thing and just moving independent and whether you got a two or three here or there and just doing your thing, man. That's the important thing to talk about.
yeah,
Because
But
a lot
that's
of youth
if
feel like
he's.
they gotta hang around a group. You say what, be right?
I'm saying. I mean, I'm sorry. I don't mean to cut you off. But I'm saying that's if he's on that shit right now. Like, what if he's not? He might not be
Nah,
at that level.
it is because look at then and look at now. Even just like let's say
Sure,
visually, even if I don't know personally, let's say visually what you put out there, it ain't about the
sure,
gang and
good.
a
No,
hundred
it's
a
good.
hundred dudes. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he's still repping 1738 though, right? Or are they done for?
Is he repping 1738?
I mean, he might be, but he probably can't talk about that shit if he just did a bid with them. That's probably like you can't talk
What do
about
you
that
mean
now.
730? What do you mean? That's.
Oh no,
that's
I'm sorry.
Fetty
That's
Wap.
fucking what's his name? Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah. I'm
Fetty
sorry.
Wap.
That's what's his name. No, no.
Yeah, you
Fucking no. He's
spit
from
me.
Yeah, you
Brooklyn.
started quoting me. I was like, damn, we gonna talk about Fetty Wap the
No,
whole time.
no. Fuck. What's his crew? What's his crew? Fucking. Oh, I
Um,
can't think. But regardless, I'm saying he can't be shouting like. Is he still doing that? I don't know. I haven't seen much
nah,
of him.
you ain't heard Schmurder. You ain't heard none of that out of his
Yeah,
mouth.
nah. He, I don't see exactly. We forgot the gang. We don't even know.
Right.
I mean, I know the
Exactly. Nah,
gang.
that's a good point. We don't even know. So that lets you know right there.
He not on that.
It's not the
Right.
Goon Squad. That's just generic. Um, shit. It's gonna
Cause what
bother me
was it?
now.
Oh, I know what you talking about. Cause they was going in, but neither here nor there. But he
Yeah.
just he fell for whack bait, man. He fell
He
for the
did.
bait. Whack is good at that shit. You gotta give
Yeah,
it to him, bro.
Yeah.
he roll your ass right there to the.
He'll keep picking at you. And look how he got 21 Savage.
Yeah,
Bro, he's just good. Bobby should have never, but he could have addressed NBA. He didn't even have to say whack. You know what I'm saying?
right. For real. He could have just kept that. You know what I mean? If we see each other, we see each other. If we hug. Whatever.
But like I
It's gonna
said,
be
bro,
that.
like if he's just sitting back waiting to drop his shit, he's got to stay relevant. So like beef and drama is the only way to do that. But like again,
But,
I don't know.
and
But
whatever happened to being like, hey, NBA being like, hey, what get Rowdy on the phone. Hey, Rowdy, call Bobby and had that
we'll see.
conversation. Like, bro,
That's the
Yeah.
guys we came up with.
Right.
They're guys that did that type of shit because they emulated bosses, whereas these cats are just emulating fucking wilding out in the
That's
street. I'm
boss
grown.
shit though.
Yeah, boss is you trying to keep the heat off of you, so it ain't nothing to have a word with somebody like, "Hey, bro, I felt like you was wrong on that interview when you was speaking on my
If
man."
not even that though, even we can call each other and clown like, bro, you really think my security should back a dude down versus you know what I'm saying? Let's get to the
Right.
meat. Right, like let's get to it. We ain't gotta say would you want an apology or none of that. It's just like
Fact.
let me pick your brain on the phone, bro. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, talk like real
That's it.
men, but you know these new rappers don't seem to be on that shit. They seem to be on like just get at
And
them
then you
type
try
shit.
to do. We all know NBA young boy out there in you know in Mormon land.
Yeah,
What are
man.
you doing, man?
Well, he's like
Yeah.
a
What
heavy ass
can he
troll
do?
though. You know what I mean? Like he trolls like Christians, he trolls fucking religious groups. Like he just talks shit to everybody to get it going.
Who?
Like
Who?
NBA, he
Do he?
like he was fucking he had like mad different groups of people like protesting his shit, like his concerts and stuff like that. He seems like he starts a lot of shit. In my opinion.
He's just the pulse of the youth, man. They not going for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Look at Pooh Shiesty. That he was the
Yeah.
same way. He wasn't taking no nothing
Yeah.
because they know the first thing that's gonna happen is you're gonna put me on the internet and it's over with.
Yeah.
So he can't show no weakness. But my thing is, you get in the courthouse and show weakness, don't you?
Yep.
You
Yeah,
show
at least
humility
them
to
and
that
me.
judge. You show humility. So just give me the same respect. I ain't, you know, that's it.
Yeah.
But I ain't never see him disrespect nobody who ain't came at him. I can say that. No,
Nah, that's
I'll take that back. I'll take that back. Because he did say something about Boosie, and I ain't like that. Man.
oh yeah.
Boom.
But
Badass.
him and Boosie got some shit going on back home that's
Yeah.
related. Like that's not related to music.
See, but he hothead. But that's another topic, man. That's another
Yeah,
topic,
yeah.
man.
Didn't Mike Tyson like freak out on him like quickly on a podcast? Was
He
that
did.
young boy?
He
It was,
did.
right?
I mean, but they try to play Boosie for that, but it's like, bro, what you gonna okay. Okay.
Nah, he still stood his ground. He still said how he
Nah, but what
felt.
I'm saying, they expect him to try to talk shit to Tyson, like, bro,
Right.
you okay, you do it, bro.
Yeah.
You do it,
You
bro.
go talk shit in front of Tyson.
It's
See
almost
how that turned
like
out
they're
for
trying
you.
to bait each other into fucking up
And he
and
and he
getting in
still got
trouble.
it. I seen him hitting the bag like last year now.
He
Yeah.
So
gonna,
I
he
ain't.
gonna knock somebody's head off. They better
Remember
leave.
he knocked that nigga out on the plane
You
recently?
know,
Like last year. He
And
still
that was light work. That was light
yeah.
work.
Yeah.
he
I'm like,
yeah, he plucked homie like a flea. Yo,
it ain't even about being.
what y'all think about yo? And we've been hearing, you know, RIP takeoff and everything else. Yo,
Yeah,
homie
rest in
got
peace.
how I don't understand what's going on. I swear to God. He
I
got
do. I
arrested
see it.
for a gun and not for murder, and they saying he the murder. What's going on with that? Like, what the
That's
fuck?
that's simple. That makes total sense. They get him on the gun charge, right? Because he's a felon, and they got him on the gun charge. So now they got him, and he's not going nowhere. They need time to develop that murder case. They can't
Mhm.
charge him with murder if they can't prove it, but they got the gun, so he's
And,
there.
and let's say the case do develop and he get off on the gun charge. What you think gonna be happening as soon as he get out of takeout? They're gonna be sitting there like, let me holler at you real quick.
Somebody's waiting on his ass, no doubt.
So that's kind of
Yeah.
crazy. All the witnesses, and they ain't have enough to put him away. So
But a good look at that is that it ain't just him because it'll be easy for them to drop it and just get him. They're developing other characters to come out
Yeah,
of that.
they want him to talk. They're going to threaten him with life on a murder, and look, they're going to get him on the murder. You know what I mean? It's
Cause
just
think
they're
about
not
it.
going to bring that.
Anybody else,
they'll have just
murder.
threw him. Yeah, they want
Just
some
charge
heads
you.
to roll behind this shit.
Somebody, and it's him. You know what I mean? And they got video. I'm sure they know it's him. But the thing is he's going to go to court on that case. You know what I mean? Like you really can't dispute the gun charge. They got him on video with a gun. He's a felon. He can't even touch a gun.
I just
regardless.
hope it's not that. He's better hope it ain't the same caliber or the same kind of
Right.
Yeah, for sure. But I was thinking he didn't get bagged with the murder because he got some type of license to carry, and he was a security, some type of dude. You feel me?
Nah, he was a felon. He a felon.
He a felon and he a youngster. He's only like 18, 19.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, check this though. He got caught with a gun in L.A. like
Yup.
last year.
He got a bunch of
Wait,
charges. They
second.
got him on like 6 charges or some shit
That's
like
why
that.
Wack was
Unrelated.
like Wack was like, "Hey, he gotta come back here for that charge." Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that's
"Ooh, that's nasty."
Like Wack gonna really do something.
either way, the cops picked him up for the guaranteed charge of the gun and being a felon. That's an easy case. Even if it's not a case, they can still hold him on that for a long time. And and then
Probably develop a case.
court. I mean, they're going to go to trial over the
But
murder.
just think about this though. Anywhere he go in that jail or that prison, he don't understand how many people love that bro. It's just gonna be like, bro.
No, the feds picked him up. It was a state. It was the state picked him up along with the feds. Now the feds aren't charging him. The feds aren't charging him. It's still right now. It's still going to be the state charging him, but the feds got involved and came and got him with them. So he's PC.
Yeah,
They won't let him.
Off
That
top.
don't mean nothing.
What?
That don't mean nothing.
homie.
No, it doesn't. But I'm just saying they got him on a lock and key because they're going to try to flip him to get to the organization.
Listen,
Yeah.
if he not in ADX Colorado, they gonna get him.
Yeah, but he might be in like, some fucking Air Force base in like a fucking room being watched by multiple people as they try to
You know
develop
what?
it.
You might
Nah,
be right
I doubt
because
it, but-
depending on his worth and what he know.
That's what I'm saying. If they're using him to go after like, the gang, the mafia,
It's a bigger
then,
play.
then they're gonna keep him under wraps. He might still be in jail, but I'm just saying they're gonna keep his ass safe, and they're gonna try to fucking scare him into talking right now. And if they do, he's protected for a minute at least.
And you know how
I'm
they
sure
play.
there's
How
a
old are
big-
you?
There's a big
My
bag
fault,
on his
Richard.
head. There's a big enough bag on your head, anything could happen. You feel me?
And you know how they play, right? They tell you what you 18. Well, listen, if you cooperate with us, you'll make it out in 58.
Mhm.
Yeah, but on the other hand, they just got him now. They just got him, yesterday or today. So like, he had like a couple of months out there, at least 6
Nigga,
weeks
you like,
out
how
there.
many decades? What? Like, yeah.
No, what I'm saying, he's been out there for 6 weeks, so he may have already been sat down and spoken to and told
Oh
like,
no,
look,
if you said that the FBI came with the state to get him, then they had that conversation first.
no, I'm talking about he's been out on the run though, or around for 6 weeks. So he probably spoke to Prince Senior, and he probably told him flat out like, yo, listen, we're gonna get you no matter where you go, so you can fucking stand on it, and we'll take care of your family and make sure your mother and your sisters and brothers, whatever, that kind of shit, and it'll be like, yo, we'll take care of him. But if not, we're gonna get you and all of them. So like, they had time to talk to him. His crew had time to talk to him if he's even involved with these fucking guys. That's what I said before.
Either way is life.
It wasn't
Either way is
sanctioned,
life.
and he might not even be crew.
Well,
Like,
He
he
crew because
he was
many
with-
pictures.
Wasn't he with
He's with his
Jay
son.
Prince Jr. and Philly
But I'm
too?
saying,
The dice game?
he's with his son.
Not
He's
even
with his
that.
son at his birthday party. It doesn't mean that he's a part of the
No,
fucking.
not just that's what we trying to tell you. It's multiple events where he's standing right next to him. Like the dude groomed him as his personal. You get what I'm saying? If you know what they do, man. Like
No, of
they
course.
groom a
Of
little
course.
They get
young
the
man.
young boy.
Again, though, can they absolutely prove that? They it just might fall on him.
Who the
If
feds?
he's smart, he might take that.
I think
the
that's why they
feds?
got him.
That's
That's why they ain't charging him.
Depends on the talking and the people talking, mob ties, all that type of whatever it is. Whoever talk is going to be put on the fucking, life is basically going to be over, basically, unless they're going to have to be a police for the rest of their life. And, so it's complicated. So I'm sure it's going to be hard for them to get that clear-cut case fucking around with this shit. They didn't confiscate phones and stuff for like the video footage, all that type of shit. Like, I don't know, like
Bowling alley.
Yeah. Somebody got.
I'm pretty sure they checking social medias. They still tapped into all that. Even if you delete some shit, it's still there.
Oh,
It
of
ain't
course.
going no motherfucking where.
We talking about
Monitor
the
that
feds
shit
here, man.
regardless. They
We
monitor
talking about
that
the
shit
feds here,
regardless.
bro.
Yeah.
So
They
the only
got 4K.
explanation- Yeah, the only explanation is they trying to get the big dogs. Yeah, they trying to get your boy Jay Prince because a lot of dirt been following him. Not the I'm talking about Junior. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's the only explanation. That's
Yeah,
So
Duke the jeweler.
they-
What's his name? Duke the jeweler got killed in there.
And they shoot
In
him.
there, the
Yeah.
Chicago jeweler.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Chicago, my bad. But yeah, it's a lot of shit around. We talked about this, but that's the only way I could see why they holding homie. You feel me? And not bringing up the murder case yet, not charging them with murder yet.
Well, I think that's why the feds came in too. Oh yeah, that's a good point. They didn't charge him with it because they're going to try to flip him. That just makes sense. So that's a playbook, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But,
Big play.
but like, so that's the feds came in they didn't arrest him. They just aided in the state arresting him, and the state's still trying him as of right now and holding him. But the feds might be there to lean on him to get him to flip because state's not as good at, as the feds at fucking with people like, hey, I mean, they're special, like they're different.
Yeah.
So they're probably going to lean on him. But if the kid doesn't go for it, or if he doesn't have enough information, or they just know that they can't prove it, they're just going to throw him away and fucking that's it. He'll get life and that's it. That's it.
They want him to work. They want him to work. Either
Of
you
course
gonna go
they
to
do.
state
Of
and
course they do,
you
but he
gonna go
might
work.
not. He might not.
Or
If he came up around that, and like I said, he's been out there for 6 weeks since it happened. I'm sure he's spoken to his crew. And if
hey, listen, they
So they
are
broke
there
it
to
down.
say, if you buck the state, we the big brother. That's what they're there for.
Hopefully, yeah. Well,
Buck
yeah,
the state
yeah,
if you want.
exactly. But also, the state may just get him on the gun charge, but then the feds might fucking press charge on the murder. You know what I mean? It could
What
go
they
that
want
way.
him to do
It doesn't
is,
know right now, but the feds are involved, and that's a bad look for him. It's a bad look.
Yeah, the boy, he looked like a demon. I seen the picture.
Yeah.
He looks like a fucking child.
hey, that was ego. That ain't nothing but ego. Because he don't even understand really what's going on and what's about to happen. You know what
I
I'm saying?
think
Ain't nothing but
he's
ego.
young enough that he knows, but doesn't give a fuck. Like if he was a bit older, he might care, but I think right now
A
he's
lot
just.
of shit be machismo shit, bro.
Once he get into that,
Once they start throwing time at his ass, he go think about his age. Then he go be like, I'm too young for this.
Well, everything
Ain't gonna be
changes
no
the minute that
person that
fucking
tell
chorus stands behind you. Like that's the bottom line on that. Everything changes. So we'll see.
when they say 2066, ain't no demon face then.
Exactly. He gonna turn to a good boy. Oh shit!
shout out the homie New Age Plug. What's up, homie?
What up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Oh
New
shit!
Age
What up,
Plug,
bud? What's good?
Salute.
What's popping, y'all?
What's going on?
Brad, what's good?
Welcome back to the Bull Light Show.
This ain't the full light show, but yeah, shout out.
It used to be.
We get into hot topics before we hit the main thing. You know, we was talking about homie, and I was trying to figure out why he didn't get charged with murder yet. The dude that allegedly killed Takeoff. And now, I think we came to some conclusions. What you think about that?
Man, I say, DJ Activist, man, should get a promotion. He should be chief of staff. You know what I mean? He's dude. That detective work was, looking at it from from a perspective of DJ Academics, dude. He figured out that dude with the yellow hoodie. That's the yellow hoodie guy, fifth Cam Ward, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh man, he looks like a jit to me. You know what I mean? He looks like a jitterbug.
He do look a little.
So did Little Tim, though. You know Little Tim. Little Tim looked like a little jitterbug to me too.
That's what they get though. They turn out the little dudes, and that's how it is. Most of the time, most of the little shooters are some little tweakers. You feel me? Little smokers, whatever, and they do what they do.
On that drug, on them pills and shit.
Yo, I think 21 Savage said it best, man. In that
Throwaway vicious
DJ
motherfuckers.
Visitor, he was like, it was a freak accident. It was a freak accident, and that's what.
You said it was a freak accident.
You talking about the Takeoff shit?
Yeah,
the Takeoff shit.
Nah, there ain't no freak accident.
Unless
a freak accident is when a train go off derail off the track. That's a freak accident. What that was street shit going on, bro.
He grabbed him up and shot him executioner style.
And they pulled up his Instagram.
I see. Yeah. Go ahead.
He was going at Migos, kind of tough. You know what I'm saying? He showed a little bit of envy towards
That's
the
what
Migos
I was about to say.
years back.
So yeah, it shows premeditated. You're
right.
I
can't hear Plug at all for some reason.
Homie at the top of the green. You're right. It's like he had a little bit of there's a little bit of envy in there. I seen that. The Reddit, one of the Reddit pages was really breaking that down today. I was like, okay, I see what you're saying though. Yeah. But I was at first when 21 Savage was saying that, I'm like, damn, I can relate to that. It's like a freak accident. But yeah, bro, homie had a little bit of a jealousy towards Quavo, right?
Yep.
Okay.
But we necessarily talked about it ain't necessarily about jealousy. Is when you drinking, smoking, is late, and egos, bro, and gambling. You ain't even got to be jealous. Once a dude say, "Let me get out here before I hurt somebody," come on.
But he got a history of hating on the Migos, and you know the law is going to use that probably.
Oh,
They're
okay,
gonna
that's
pull that
right.
bullshit up.
Matter of fact, Eddie, I did see that.
Yeah.
So that's kind of crazy.
Hey, but for his crew to bring them around him, up under them, what they say about his dislike for them, it don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
That's another thing.
I ain't rocking with that anyway, but I know the police gonna use that. You feel me? They're gonna say, "Oh, look, he got a history of or whatever." So
Now I get
Have
what
y'all
homie was
touched
saying.
on y'all touched on Young Boy yet and them and Rowdy?
we did. You could go ahead and give your thoughts on it. You feel me? We touched on it lightweight though.
Well, I don't know, man. I don't know where Rowdy's really coming from right there because let's be hypothetical. Like, what if Little Tim didn't? Okay, so Little Tim just pulls the strap out and says, "Yo, get off my homie." Wasn't there like 2 detectives that was on scene that was strapped up, and then you had another shots that were coming from the other side, right? I think it was return fire from Vaughn's side, right?
Definitely.
So it's like, bro, we don't know what would happen right there, bro. That's a lot of what ifs. That's a lot of
Yeah.
what ifs.
Rowdy jumped out the window with that for sure. You know,
And shout out Sharon Taylor.
Yeah, shout out to Sharon Taylor and of course James Hudson. But you can't speak when it's somebody got killed. You know what I mean? And there's still issues surrounding it. A smart street dude wouldn't be like talking that reckless about the situation. You feel me? That's how I feel about it. He shouldn't have said. You know, I know what you know. Everybody got the right to have an opinion, but at the same time, you know, just be ready because you're stirring up some shit and there's real things going on behind that type of shit. So be careful about your opinions. You know what I mean? Or unless you want that smoke, unless it was a whole thing to revive Bobby a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah, Sharon Taylor said they're gonna have to prove without reasonable doubt that he killed Takeoff, and that's not hard. And one thing, if the feds get involved, they don't have to prove nothing. They just gonna say, "Hey, you fucking with us or not?"
Yep.
I ain't proving nothing to you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I feel you, Sharon.
Yeah, you're right.
That's what the protocols say, but we all know it's all kind of loopholes in that shit.
Yeah, and they got the hard wire. You got to remember, we only seen camera footage.
Right.
They got the hard wire 4K camera footage. That was in the mall. So we don't know what the feds got.
A bowling alley or something like that. So something like that. It's definitely hard wire cameras.
Very public.
In there,
so y'all saying they got him, but they don't want to charge him yet because they want to make sure he might be talking basically. He might be working with the feds.
To me, they were probably doing homework, and he probably fell in their hands. Like, oh, look what we got now. Hold on, let's slow it up, and that's what they doing. You know what I'm saying? He fell in their hands.
Yeah.
We made it easy for him. Now we really can connect the dots. And it's a high profile case. Yeah.
That's crazy as hell. Yo, I think homie gonna talk. He a little tweaker. He in there talking. He probably as soon as you hit that cell.
He don't know what life is. 10 years ago he was 8.
Right.
He don't know what life is. 10 years ago he was 8 years old, bro. He don't understand. He don't even understand.
And killing people executioner style.
Right.
Who the fuck raising these motherfuckers? But yeah.
That's not raised. Being raised was a long time ago. They ain't even being raised no more.
Man.
They being maintained. They being maintained until they old enough to get the fuck out the house.
Right.
Yeah. Let's get into this final little thing because they got Cypher Sisters coming at 8. You know.
Well, real quick. I just had a quick question. If you guys could let me know.
What'd you say?
Dutch.
I just had a quick question. Yo, has anybody heard anything about Travis Scott? Anything at all about him? Like, not about the case or nothing like that, or a case, if anything. But I'm just saying, like, has anybody heard anything? Any music? Has he done anything? Has he been anywhere?
Oh, since the big thing.
Yeah.
What's the name of that?
He's still doing collaborations
He
as far as fashion.
He's doing features. Well, the
fashion
thing, like, I don't.
He was just on
fashion thing, bro. Like, I don't buy his fashion. He literally copies ASAP Rocky. He's 6 fucking months behind him on every fucking outfit. It's unreal.
Hold on, let me think about that.
Here we go.
Those pictures, bro. It's unreal. It's unreal. He literally.
I don't know about as far as the fashion. What you say, Maul, about the tour? What you say?
Yeah. They was putting them. They're supposed to be putting together like a tour or some shit like that for him and stuff. He was just on Her Loss. Drake and 21 Savage.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then
And
you able to make that tour? You working?
Yeah,
You working out
I
here.
think they might be able to pull this one together.
And to
I'm
be
hoping.
honest, them two dudes better watch out because Trav bring a show.
Yo,
Yeah, he
he
do.
puts on
Chill
a
out.
crazy show, bro. Like, I mean, like,
He
I
got
grew up
different
listening to
crowd.
like fucking like metal and fucking like, you know, punk and all that kind of shit. So I've been to shows where like it gets crazy like his, but like he's a rap guy and he's throwing like rock shows.
It's
And
like
rock
Busta
shows,
Rhymes
fucking
times
rock.
2, bro. It's like
Yeah.
Busta
Rock
Rhymes
shows are
2.0,
different.
bro.
he should never do another one of them festivals again.
Nah, he's not.
Probably
I don't think he
legally,
would
but
touch
I
that.
wasn't gonna do it.
Cross
even
seas,
if I
cross
could.
No,
seas.
just his regular concerts, his fucking people turn the fuck.
Yeah,
up.
it's big. He got the biggest.
But that's
he
the
got
good thing,
the
kind
biggest
of. You
turnout.
know, it's like, damn, I can't even do a show.
Hey,
this
but
month.
Bush, the same thing happened with Diddy in the '90s. He was able to do a show.
Yeah, that was at the high. That was at the college, and it was because the infrastructure. It wasn't because of people just wilding out, running over each other, like just
Was that at
all
Howard you were
high
talking
off
about?
adrenaline. And this dude
They
Travis
really,
had them
they
gone.
literally
You
smushed
feel me?
a
They
person.
literally ran over people, killed all kind of. It was insane. Like, yo, I don't know what the fuck he be doing, but he be having them. Yo,
He's a wild boy.
Well, I mean, have you guys ever been to like a rock show? Like, have
Yeah,
you ever
that's
been
what
to,
I'm
like,
about to say. That's what I'm about to say. Even if you're standing and somebody 10 people behind you start pushing, you'll feel it
Yeah.
because
yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
being in water, yo. It's like being in water.
Yeah,
You can't do nothing about it.
I've
I
been
don't
in
like being in those.
shows
you
turn
got
the
no
fuck
control.
up? Like, I've been to shows like that. Like, I
you
grew up.
thinking,
going to
oh,
shows
what
like
is up right now? It's over. Like you so crowded and surrounded. Like
Yeah,
I've been in them, but whoosh.
it was like a
You
couple
breathe.
100,000 people, wasn't it? Some shit like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Like he has the biggest turnout. Like he
But
don't.
you know what the problem was,
his
Maul?
crowd. There's not a place that hold his type of crowd.
Well, he tells people to fucking just rush the gates and don't buy tickets. Just rush the gates and come in.
It's mosh pit style.
And they
It's
fucking
mosh
do it.
pit
No,
style.
they do
You
it
know what I'm saying?
thousands of times. They're crazy.
It ain't
He
a
tapped
regular
into a lot.
concert.
Yeah.
No,
They
it's
mosh
rock
pitting and
show.
shit, man.
Yeah, do they start huge pits? They start massive pits. They're fucking
but let's be
stage
honest,
diving.
though.
He encourages that
Let's be
shit.
honest.
Doesn't let security throw people out. Like,
He'd be better off going across seas and Luxembourg and all that doing in Belgium because that's where they at anyway.
Right.
yeah, he should do the Euro tour and then fucking like Asia and just tear it the fuck up for like
Yeah.
a year or two and just chill out and come back and everything's done.
He
Definitely.
might need to, for
'Cause
sure.
we don't even have arenas here. Like they got arenas over there. That hold that.
Exactly. That's the
Well,
type
also-
of crowd he need. Like a stadium. He need that arena, like that big ass space.
He can do that, but also I think what would be smart for him is just to like stop doing like the big because he can put like he can put festival numbers up on his own. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
He can get that. And that's where it gets crazy because all his shows are outdoors and he does these crazy venues. If he starts doing like, you know, like smaller like stadiums, like football and shit like that, like they're big, a lot of people, but they don't fill them out. Like you don't get 50,000 people.
Hey, and look, I was having this argument. To be honest, they talk about him rapping and shit, but let's be honest. When he was producing, that sound Kanye West had back then was Travis Scott shit.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
Facts.
yeah.
His
whole
lyrics
Yeezus
are
album.
what like really draws people in because he gets a lot of young people, but he doesn't
Producing,
talk
man.
about what's
He wrote a
going
lot
on.
of Kanye shit.
First of all,
He's
he's
a lot.
totally different type of artist. You know, he's from Houston. First of all,
Yeah, like his
Oh, I ain't know
fans.
that.
you can't
Okay.
identify him. You don't
Yeah,
know where the fuck. You know what I mean? You can't identify him. He doesn't go with no. You know what I mean? East,
Well,
west,
yeah.
south.
His fans literally say like, you know, like this is the first person that I've ever heard talk about the issues that I have, or like, you know, he saved my life because of the shit he said, because he's into like, you know, he deals with a lot of issues and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
talks about
Suicide
it.
prevention and all that. Yeah.
Hey,
You
you know
got a
what's
different
crazy?
type of-
Hey, you know what's
they're
crazy?
fucking wild.
Y'all know
They're
the Guns N' Roses, right? Didn't they have a concert where like 3 people died, but then like 3 women like birthed, so it like equaled out. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
3
Oh,
kids.
that's crazy.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
That's
That's
a
right.
Yeah. And then
But yeah, no, like people got trampled all throughout the 90s and the early 2000s at all types of fucking rock shows, like
Woodstock.
Rage Against the Machine shows. Like Woodstock was fucking crazy. People
people
died.
people
girls
died, yeah.
scream up. Yeah.
Everybody.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
How about this though? We see that with Black Friday. It be stampedes and people dying.
Nah, facts.
Yeah, that's true.
See a
Facts.
couple of those videos. every
Yeah, that's
year.
Over a
People are
flat
nuts.
screen.
A TV or a toaster oven. Like, come on.
Yeah, man.
B
Shit be
Rad,
wild.
come on, man. Let's get to the real. Like, why do you feel Cardi B don't deserve a Grammy?
Bro, I just like, oh man, like, all right.
Whoa, who said that?
All right.
Whoa.
She's not. Let's get it straight. She's not Lauryn Hill, who was
No,
like
fuck
one of
no.
the nicest. And right now, I ain't gonna lie, I really love that new girl, Glorilla. You feel me? But when we think
Glorilla's
about
hard.
lyrics and Grammy status, I was kind of feeling you. You know what I mean? But I want you. I don't even. You know what I mean? What y'all think? Go ahead, be rad though.
Well, like you said right off the bat, like you're talking Grammy status, you're talking real singers. You know what I mean? Like real singers. And there's some mixed in that aren't real, but like I'm talking about like you said, like Lauryn Hill, Mariah Carey, like these, even if they haven't won, they've been nominated and they should have probably won. But like Mariah Carey has like what, 7 or 8.
Lauryn Hill won 5 of them.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
but,
Lauryn Hill won
Cardi
5.
B's the
Mariah
impact
Carey
though.
won
The
5.
impact, bro. The impact.
No, but
It's
that's
at
bullshit.
the same
That's
level.
bullshit because it's not about being it's not supposed to be about being a star and celebrity and how many people like your bullshit. It's supposed
And
to
the
be
hits
about
too.
the
The
true
hits.
I'm with
artist.
B-Rad. I'm with
No,
B-Rad. Let
true
me hold on.
artist.
Let me follow that up, B-Rad. I'm with you. Hold on. It's about
Sure.
a complete body of work. She's never put together a complete body of work that sound like a Lauryn Hill album.
She
Like
can't.
she got spots.
She's not Lauryn
She
Hill.
got spots. She no. What I'm saying is the body of work, an album that's a whole. It's spots here and there with features, but I'm talking about a classic album,
There's
back
a
to back. You
disconnect,
don't
bro.
have them.
There's a
Yeah,
disconnect
yeah,
because she doesn't
yeah.
write her music. That's the whole issue here. She
Who
doesn't write
problem
her
is
own
that?
fucking
Who
music.
fault is that? Who fault is that?
But is the song not as good because she didn't write it? And the song they giving a Grammy to the
Well,
craft.
what's his name? Party Falton or whatever. He wrote most of that music on that first album, you know. And I mean, it's all poppy. It's a poppy ass album to me.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
And
but like
Safari was
what I'm
writing
saying
Nicki
is, like,
shit.
you're comparing her, and I'm not even saying like this album doesn't deserve it. Like I'm not, and yeah, there probably is a bit of a disconnect, but like there's a lot of girls out right now that I love their music and they're legit, and like she's a singer. That's the bottom line. She doesn't make the beats. She doesn't fucking do anything with the beats. She's a singer, right? She can't even fucking speak proper English, and she fucking half her shit is all about fucking weird sounds. Like that's
What
trash.
the fuck,
Like, you're
B-Rad?
comparing her to someone like Mariah
Hold on,
Carey.
B Rad. Hold on, hold on. Who you
Different
talking about
boxes.
before I stand on your side?
True
Who you
artists.
talking about?
Cardi.
She a
Cardi
singer.
B.
Who's a singer?
She's a
I'm
rapper,
just
dog.
She meant to say
she
rapper.
whatever. She's supposed to be a fucking singer. Like she can't even speak fucking English
She's
properly. Like she makes all these fucking weird ass
Nah,
noises.
that's
Like
just a Puerto
I'm saying
Rican.
you
She's
can't
like a Puerto
compare her.
Rican New York
You
girl.
can't compare her to other rappers, and you can't compare her to real singers. Like she like. Let's see a couple. Like you said, body
She's
of
a
work. Let's see a couple
reality
more
hip hop
albums.
star.
Like
You know, she's a
Right.
reality
That's
hip
all
hop
I'm
star
saying.
first.
Yeah. I think if she break
Okay.
into the Hispanic shit like Bad Bunny, I think she can go because she
You're right.
got that fan base still too.
She already
still
the
got a
But you know
lot
why
of
she'll never do it? You know why she'll never do it? Because it's two different cultures. She want the, you know
yeah.
what
She
culture
want
she want to be a part of.
yeah.
She don't.
But
Hey, she's
Nah, I
how
could-
would
already
you
I
do
done
could
that
that.
when
see
she
that.
already the top bitch in the game right now?
Yeah,
Is
but
she?
that's
Well,
not
Nicki's
yeah,
got
but,
Nicki's got a #1 single right now.
But it's not about that. That's poppy bullshit.
Oh, it's
Who's
not.
judging
It's
that?
not
Idiot
about
people
that.
who play
What?
no music. This is the Academy. Like these people, like they do this. The Grammys is a
Yeah,
fucking
but
institution.
listen, it's just like when you have YouTubes, you know, you compare the YouTube to the other YouTube. Like we're comparing Cardi to Nicki. Right now, Nicki Minaj has the fucking hit.
did
And
Little
you know
Kim get a
what? Nicki
Grammy?
is
Did Little
actually an
Kim get a
artist.
Grammy?
Nicki's an artist. Like
I
she
don't
I don't
know.
think so.
raps. Her shit's pretty solid. She actually writes shit for other rappers, like guys that we listen to. She's written some of their shit. Like she doesn't fuck around, and
Well,
she's got
she's
a
also had
little bit of class.
ghostwriters too. Even this new single that has like 5 different writers
They
on
all
it.
do though. There's songs out there that people like Rihanna sing his first song, and she's not
Hold
even
on,
the
B
one
Rad.
actually
Hold on.
singing that
Let him
shit.
explain. Let him explain why
Okay.
she deserves a Grammy.
Okay.
Who deserves a Grammy? Nicki?
No, we're talking about Cardi. The topic is
Why
do
does
Cardi
she
deserve?
deserve? She already got a Grammy though.
You
Why
got
does
it.
she
Now,
deserve it?
why did she deserve that Grammy? I don't know. I don't think necessarily she deserved that Grammy that year, bro. I'm
That's
just
what
saying.
I'm
I was
saying.
arguing the fact that she's a star. Like
Oh
they,
yeah, I'm
you know
with
what I
you on
mean?
that. She is a star. She is a
Huge.
star. I'm with
I
you.
think she
Yeah,
deserves it.
I'm a hip hop guy, dog. Like she don't write her own music. Like I like, you know, even Nicki wrote what 70% of her music, right? You had
Yeah.
homie,
I don't
you
know.
know,
Yeah, okay. You said 70. I get that. Okay.
yeah,
And
70
she
because
writes for other
you gotta
people
give.
too.
Yeah, some of that she wrote, like Monster. That Monster,
Yeah.
you can look. This is all on paper. You can look at, unless it's a real ghostwriter where they don't put the credits at all, but they do that these
Safari
days.
was helping her with a lot of that shit. That Jamaican sound she had a couple years back, that was all Safari, bro.
Yeah,
Oh, I 100% agree with you on that. Safari helped out a lot, bro. Even though his
Yeah.
music would never pop off.
his shit was whack.
Never.
Now his shit can't
And he
pop.
from
That's
Flatbush.
fucked up.
But his shit is weak.
Never.
His shit is trash, bro. He can't even hold himself together. Look at Meek Mill, bro. Meek Mill ran down up on. But anyways, yo, dude, like even Nicki Minaj, like she to me is if you have an NC list, you have to put Nicki there over Cardi because Nicki literally has wrote on songs with Jay-Z and outperformed Jay-Z, bro. To me.
Well,
she
not
killed
even
that.
that. Not even that. You
yet-
see Nicki on ciphers. Cardi B ain't a cipher type rapper.
Oh, she couldn't do it. She probably has to punch in. She's probably a punch in artist, like a little baby. You know what I mean? So it's like she probably can't in the studio. Is probably the studio session with Cardi is probably a pain in the ass. Nicki probably goes in there and nails it out. But
we was having that conversation a while back as far as how people record because they say Future record weird. That don't necessarily make you less of an artist because you punch in.
No, it don't make you less of an artist. But if we're going by the core of an MC, of a master controller of the mic of a rap,
that was
rap
dead
artist.
in the '90s. That was dead, and these kids
It's
don't
still
even know what that
it's still
means.
going on. But what
we still hold it now. We still hold a lot to that standard now, bro.
But when y'all kept saying pop, I understand that because you mean and let's talk about pop. They're in there to make stuff that people enjoy, make hits. And get a lot of money. You feel me? That's what pop is.
Sure, but that doesn't mean that they deserve a Grammy.
Up the two things, though. You feel me? What?
That doesn't mean that they deserve Grammys. You know what I mean? Like she came out freshman year and got this album because she's a celebrity, which is cool. I'm not saying she's not. She's hot. Her shit bad.
Is hot. What are you talking about? Her shit plays all throughout the streets and all the clubs.
Of course, but I'm just saying it's just different. Like what I'm saying is the person who gets the Grammy probably doesn't have the best album. You know what I mean? Because they're
hold on, Brad. Let me say this.
That wasn't the argument, though.
It's different.
In order to get the Grammy, you got to go pop. When do they do Grammys for the other genres, the hardcore hip hop?
They do now, but not subsets. They just do rap, and they're both gonna lose to like Drake. You know what I mean? Like that's bottom line. Like, but the difference is like you were saying, like not only does Nicki write,
Freddie Gibbs is gonna win hip hop album of the year this year.
No, Nicki Minaj is by far better than Cardi B. If somebody deserves an award, I'd say it'd be her, definitely over Cardi, no doubt. Like maybe Cardi in like another album, if she comes out and hits like hard and like really like develops as an artist, then maybe we'll start talking. But like I'm saying, you're going up against people like Lauryn Hill.
Well, hold on, like Lauryn Hill. I gotta stand against you. I thought about it. She did have put in her time, bro. So
I'm not saying she hasn't. What I'm just saying is
what I'm saying is
like someone who deserves that shit. Not yet at least. But I don't think so.
Not yet. How long she been out? How long she been out? Has it been 6 years?
She's been out for 3 years, but she dropped one album and done a bunch of features. Features don't count.
Who, Cardi?
Yeah.
No, she been out. She been doing it for about 10 years. She been doing it since like.
No, but I'm saying
she dropped mixtape. She dropped like 2 or 3 hot mixtapes before she dropped her.
Yeah, but that's not the wrong shit. I'm talking about real LPs and shit.
Mixtapes wasn't hot, man. Stop it.
Yo, she did. She had that shit. That shit for the broad. It was a meme. Like damn, what's that shit called?
She was like, what talking about because Nicki had mixtape shit that people didn't really necessarily know about, like the come up DVDs. She was
shit when she was signed with Gucci.
That's the come up.
But I'm saying a lot of people didn't pay attention to it, so they only paid attention to the pop shit when she got on. But that shit was.
When you're talking about Grammys, they're not doing your fucking mixtape. LPs and EPs.
We didn't pay attention to her until she got that plastic surgery too, bro. Like she was a different. Like when Nicki was signed with Gucci, it was a whole different woman. But she was hard. Like those bars were hard back then.
She was.
I met her in 06. Fendi and the Jadakiss had a store called the Hood Locker down here.
Oh, no
shit.
They
brought them down here, and when she signed his shit and all that,
Dang, dude, that's dope. That's dope, bro.
Do Nicki got a Grammy? I don't think she got a Grammy yet.
No, she don't. She's one of them. J. Cole didn't have one either. 21 Savage got J. Cole his last year. Yeah, and then
that's crazy because Nicki got some shit that Jamaican shit deserved. That one album, one of them shit.
She definitely,
bro.
For a single,
regardless if she's got an award or not, like she fucking has been caking off since day one, and she's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, like, people fucking her heavy. Like Cardi B could be a flash in the pan. I don't think she is.
Every fucking song on that album was triple platinum at least.
Yeah, but again, you're missing one thing.
And she made Offset shit hot.
I'm not talking about popularity and how much people like it, because let's be honest, the people that like it, there's a lot of idiots out there. I'm not saying everybody's.
I don't stand with you no more, B-Ray. I had to think
Yo,
about that.
I'm just saying it should be held to a higher caliber, which it usually is, but sometimes it goes to people who don't deserve it. But like, I don't think that she is a true artist as of right now. Like you said, she's punching in, and she's got hot mixtapes, but she's not like, you gotta have a little bit of class too to win these things.
No, you can just keep it there. You can keep it there. We have dropped the bar. So when we're speaking on the bar that you're talking about, I'll side with you because I know what you're saying.
I'm just saying, as a purist in music in general, like certain people deserve it, certain don't. A lot of people get cheated. Don't get me wrong. A lot of people get cheated.
I think Nicki's definitely getting cheated because they throwing her in weird categories that they're making up this year. Like, that's her whole problem. Like right now, this year with the Grammys, they threw her in some pop category when she got a rap song, and it's crazy.
But that just shows her versatility, that they don't even know how to nail this chick down into a category. You know what I'm saying?
It should be based off influence, though. I feel like if you come out and you change and you influence, and you see Barbies out here, like we see people like Cardi's out here.
Yeah, but there's no Cardi without Nicki.
You said what?
There's no Cardi without Nicki. Like it wouldn't.
But there's no
whoever.
There's no South P without Kumo D. But
there's no Little Kim. There's no Little Kim. There's none of these bitches.
Exactly.
Let's keep going.
That's what I'm saying. Name another female rapper that's popping that other than Nicki or now Cardi. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they only elect two.
Years now. What you mean?
No
Cardi
shit,
been popping. She's been hot for a nice, a cool little minute. Like,
and how long has Nicki been around? Since 2005. Like, I mean, Main Street. Like 2008, definitely 2008. Like
2008 for sure.
2008. Y'all heard of Cardi B in 2008? Or you talking about?
No, Nicki. I'm saying she's been on since 5 and guaranteed 08 banging shit like with Wayne and Drake. Like that shit was wild. Like
Cardi was famous, bro. Cardi was very close to an industry plant just because she was already a star on reality shows, and then they put her in the studio. Right. They took a Kodak Black sample. That flow was Kodak. Her first single was a Kodak Black flow.
Yeah. So, I forgot about that. I forgot she did start.
And that's the shit that blew her. That's the shit that broke her. For
Party music better.
Before she was just a person.
And that's what she won the Grammy for. She even had to give Kodak
on that, Nene. She said Cardi music better. Nicki needs to grow out that Barbie impersonation.
See,
I hear that.
Yeah, I agree because that shit is old, bro.
And shout out to homie James. Without Lil Kim,
stop doing that Barbie shit.
Fucking Cardi any day too.
It's people who don't even know Lil Wayne was called Weezy at first. You know what I'm saying? He had to change. He had to go from Lil Wayne to Weezy to Tunchi. You gotta recreate that Barbie shit is old, bro.
Yeah.
She
gotta definitely reinvent herself.
I guess, but you know what? Like that's always gonna be like she can always go back to that style. Like at any time, I mean, she'll do shows like that style.
Yeah, like these new
and her singing is dated.
These new age kids, they would make fun of you if they said, Weezy. Remember Weezy F Baby? Like they would like, oh, Weezy fuck. Remember with Gilly like Weezy fuck baby? That shit was funny, but yeah, I didn't hear what you're saying though. He had to change up, rebrand yourself.
You have to, especially if you're gonna be around.
Start skateboarding. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Truck fit. That was totally different from what we remember him from.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I never wore trunk fit, bro. That was
I still got a shirt, bro.
I was already outside. Like kids that were outside were wearing trunk fit. That's some trash, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I ain't get one.
I was wearing state property and all kind of shit like that.
State property.
Yeah, I was wearing.
Hey, did y'all have y'all a 3-6 shirt? Remember 3-6 had the skulls with the light up skulls?
Yeah, the skulls, the green skulls. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Now y'all probably had that Geno 9 though, but I could see busting some Geno 9, some Geno. What they call nines and shit.
Yeah, vocal.
I knew somebody. Never mind. But yeah,
I'm from the South, so we supported local artists. So we would have we would go to the like the Red Barn, like the flea markets and shit, and they would paint the shirts and like make custom shirts and shit. So that's what we would do down here. We would have Mystical, like shake it. It would be Mystical, and it would be shake your ass like it's spray paint on it. You know what I mean? Like shit.
Hold on, man. Don't do us like that. Where you from, bro?
Yeah, no, they always talk about these spray paint shirts and shit, the boots spray painted and all that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm from Florida.
Like New York had that too. New York, everybody had a white T-shirt with fucking crazy graft on it from fucking down like
See, the East Coast. See, people forget like Florida's the South, but we have a big East Coast influence down here. Like we
Everybody from
the New
Florida
York
from New
scene is
York.
huge.
Florida is its own country. Fuck the
Florida is like the truck
its own
stop of
country.
America. It's very transient, but a lot of people from New York go down there during the winter because it's right
Hey, what's the
fucking
next
here.
topic
You
though?
know
But
what I
it's
mean?
my fault. We ain't mean to get
Nah,
off
ain't no
that.
next topic. We got to end it. But shout out because the girls is coming up in a minute
Oh,
with
that's
the
right,
Cypher
that's right, that's
sisters.
right.
Make sure y'all check it out. Whoever here checking this out, and
Yeah.
that shit was a good show, man. Appreciate it. We hit the topics. You know, I had to get that shit off my chest. You heard, and it was definitely good.
Oh,
Shout out to the
Charleston
sisters.
White. Oh my God, this guy.
Oh,
Oh, go ahead.
shit.
Get your
No.
little 10 minutes on that, and then we could go.
Bro. Like this guy ruined my fucking day. Like since yesterday, I've been pissed off at this guy. Like, oh, bro. You guys saw the
fell
video.
for
He's
it?
fucking
You
wild
fell
out.
for it? Did you fall for it?
The Charleston
Fall
White.
for it.
Okay, so before you go, let me tell you
He's
that
faking.
interview that Big U dude, DJ Big
Yeah,
U,
it's Cap.
they're this. They're like
Right.
this. He did that purposely to help his channel grow.
Yeah,
I mean, I can see that. I can see that, but like, just
could
the.
tell.
Yeah,
it was
that's
a play.
all right. Whatever. Yeah,
Charleston
100%.
White was trying not to
100%.
laugh
It's
the whole
infuriating,
time.
man.
It was
This
a
But what
play.
He was
about
trying
him
not to
dissing
bust out
King
laughing.
Von's
sense.
mom and Duck's mom and all that shit? That shit
That
was
was-
kind of
matter.
wild though.
But he
It
said
don't
that
matter.
shit.
The rappers say it. The rappers do it. You say
Damn.
them. Did nobody say none of them?
No, but I'm just saying, just still, it just pissed me off because, like, to go that hard, to go that fucking hard when there ain't nobody there. You know
Hey,
what I mean?
Mama
Like that's
Duck-
that bitch shit. That
Mama
bitch.
Mama
like,
Duck just did an interview, bro. Mama Duck went and did an interview too, and man, I'm siding with Mama Duck, man.
Oh, of course.
She
Nah,
seems
bro.
so
Look,
level-headed.
listen. Nah, bro. Listen.
Yep,
Bro,
I
listen.
am too.
At the end of the day, the reason why I'm subscribed to Mama Duck, but the reason why I'm not is because wasn't nobody helping you. Listen, go watch the Murder Help Me episode of him and Charles. Nobody did that but him. The dude got receipts from helping you pay your car note, your
Yeah.
rents. Don't bite the hand, bro. Stop.
well, no, he. That's exactly what he was tripping on, and like I get that, but then like to pull a tool out and start fucking cocking it and like screaming about shit to that the people that he's talking about aren't there. Like he's not doing that in Chicago. You know what I mean? Like go do that in Chicago, you fucking piece of shit. Like he does that in a room full of nobodies who don't give a fuck. Like
It
that's
was
not
a play,
hard, bro.
man.
That's not
It's a
hard. That's
play.
ultra bitch.
He's
Yeah, he's
working the
scared.
media. He's working the media.
I'm not saying he's not, but that's just pathetic, dude. Like that's that kid who like when you walk away and he's a safe distance, turn around, talk shit, and then runs away. Like, bro, choke that. Somebody shit on that guy's face. Like, fuck him. Fuck him. I think I want that happening.
I don't
know
hate
what's
him
going
like
on.
B-Rad. B-Rad hates him. I don't hate him like that. I'm not.
Because he's
gonna lie,
not
y'all.
genuine. Look, if he was genuine, and he does do some
like
decent
him
shit, I'm not gonna say he doesn't. And every once in a while, he says something where I'm like, "Yo, that's what's up," and then fucking the next day he ruins it.
How about this?
What about his rebel flag take? His rebel flag take was very interesting.
Nah, hold on. Let me address the genuine comment because he got programs that he really out here helping young boys.
And that's what I said. There's some stuff that he does that is right.
No. But listen, it don't matter what you say. What is he doing? He's actually got programs. He helped get
to the young boys parole hearing, and every time to make sure his ass get denied.
Man,
that did some shit when he was a juvenile. You feel me?
But he's a civilian. He's a civilian. He has worked with police in the
things.
past and helped them fucking
He do
accomplish
say
good
crazy
shit.
shit, but he got programs. He helped get juvenile life without parole abolished. That rapper in Fort Worth, Lil Rodney, he helped him get out. If you act around the community, he got programs and he helped the youth.
Yeah.
Okay,
what is he doing?
That's true.
But it's nice. It's nice. It's definitely nice to say. And there are parts of the world and of society in America that you can fucking not be held accountable for what you say. But in this world that he's playing with, you are held accountable for everything you say. There's nothing.
He's saying what the old head said.
That's crossing a certain line. Sorry.
Okay, we going. That's what.
he told the women that
everybody desensitized.
fellatio.
But really, you shouldn't be taught. I still respect it. Don't disrespect the dead and talk about the dead like that. I'm sorry.
Yo, he was shitting on them. He shit on their mothers. He pulled the fucking strap out and was talking mad shit about fuck Chicago. Like, yo, he can never go there. And if he does,
like
he's
he
gonna
said,
get passed.
when the radio station allowed people to say smoking on Tuka, do anybody say something to them?
Yeah, but you know what? That's one person. That's one person. That's one person.
No,
he went after.
it's not
I'm
one
not
person.
saying anything
It's a
about radio
lot of
station
people
working.
put
I'm
that
just
in their
saying he
name.
fucked with the
Wait,
wrong
that's not
people.
one person though. That's Young and Made. That was a whole shitload of people. But
He's going after all of Chicago.
Everybody.
But he's going after all of Chicago, like in general. in general.
Nah. He
He was
see,
saying-
we
he
have
was
another
speaking that
conversation, B-Rad. You don't understand the totality of the situation. You think it's one person. It's the coach. One of the biggest artists say smoking on Tuka.
I understand. No,
That's
I
what he
understand. I
said.
understand. I heard this shit. Like I thought it was super disrespectful. That's just not fucking cool. And like that made it cool for these fucking kids to
But
start
I'm
doing.
saying, don't point out Charleston White. Go say something about that dude too.
No, but I'm not. No, yo, that's ignorant as fuck. But what I'm saying is that dude's not out here pretending like he's trying to help. Where like this guy is helping, but he turns around and he's creating damage. Like somebody's gonna wind up doing
You're
something.
right. B-Rad's right too, though. He's right though.
Character.
Instigating, not genuine, and he's getting his bag
character.
off it too.
Yep. That's a
Doing
fact.
these interviews.
Well, y'all can come back tonight.
But B-Rad, can you admit that he's entertaining?
Oh, without a doubt, bro. He fucking.
Yeah,
he
that's where
pisses
I'm
me
at
off.
with it.
It's like that's entertainment as well. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Fucking entertaining.
He do
That's
got
how we
good shit in there, but man, this
I
just
laugh
the
at
way
some of the
that
shit
he
he does,
throws is
and
like
I
fuck.
admire some of the shit he does, but like majority of the time he turns around and he fucking does something really scummy the next day, and just bitch made like I don't know, fuck him.
Yeah, he's done some stuff that could get him, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's trash.
Now we done went too far on that. That'll be another topic, man.
We got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause
Hey,
I don't
B-Rad, bro,
I don't like that.
What's
B-Rad,
up,
you
bud?
got a video made about you, bro. Did you see that shit?
No, oh god, that's terrible.
Oh man, that
There's a video made
XXX
about him?
swoop, bro. That dude that's been on my helmet it's on your helmet now, dude.
Yo, send me that. I want to see that. Shit.
Oh, but I'll send it to you, Bush, bro. It's fucking hilarious.
Send that joint to the
We're
God,
industry
here we go.
plants. Hey,
This is gonna be bad.
listen.
Send it to the
He
chat.
thinks B-Rad's a Freemason, bro. B-Rad's a Freemason. Bro.
Oh shit.
He's a Mason, dog.
That's great.
Yo.
Fucking hell, like let's let him rock. Let's see where they go with this. This is gonna be
I tried to
exciting.
call him and tell him, bro, but he didn't answer. So
From
I
what
want to
I
say
had
him on here, bro.
conversations
It's-
with
it's
B-Rad,
Yeah,
from what
let's
I had
just
conversations,
like let's go.
his knowledge
Let's
is
go.
past Freemasonry, so he can't be just no Freemason. He passed that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
but yo, shout out to everybody. We appreciate y'all, and make sure y'all check out Cypher Sisters and shit. All right,
Hell
we
yeah.
outta here.
All right.
Yo, plug.